I'm going to be sharing with you in this video how to transcend all manifestation techniques, because the truth is that we see, well, this is what I see, is that people give away their power to techniques. They give away their power to these things that work. Now, there are powerful techniques like the 5x5 method or scripting or visualization. Visualization is definitely a super powerful one. But what we're doing is we're giving away our power when we believe that these techniques are the ultimate truth and the ultimate way to manifest our reality. And so in this video, I'm going to be going a little bit deeper in terms of how to transcend these techniques and how to step into your true authenticity, your true power, so that you can manifest your reality uniquely to the way that you actually want to manifest your reality. Because you as a soul have a particular way to manifest your reality that's going to work for you, that might work a lot better than it works for somebody else. And so the 5x5 method may be a technique that works for somebody else, but because it doesn't personally resonate for you, you might need something else. So I don't want to give too much away. We're going to talk about in this video how to transcend all manifestation techniques and truly step into your manifestation power. So if you're new to this channel, what I want you to do is I want you to hit that subscribe button and I want you to hit that notification bell, because I do post a new video every single day. Also, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. So here's the first thing you got to understand, is that techniques are powerful, but they're not the ultimate truth. So the first thing you need to know is that you are the power. The technique is not the power. That's the first point in this video that I have to make. We're just gonna get right into it. I'm not gonna beat around the bush here, because I want you to get the knowledge that you need as soon as possible. I don't wanna give you fluffy information in this video and beat around the bush. Let's just get into it. You are the power. You don't need a technique. Techniques are not the power. Techniques are good. Techniques are useful. Techniques can be powerful, but you are the power. That's what I want you to know. I want you to know that you are the power. So when you give your power away to a technique, understand that you're believing that the technique is manifesting, when the truth is that the technique is not manifesting. You are manifesting as divine consciousness, and that's what you are. You're not a human being. You are divine consciousness embodying a human being, a human, right? And so when you're a human that's like coming from this thing that we call consciousness, not the other way around, which is how most people believe it, you're gonna start to see that from that space of being aware that you are the power, that all techniques are literally just tools, and these tools are not the power. So you could use the 5x5 method, you could use visualization, like you're already doing these things on a consistent basis. You're already thinking thoughts all day. If you put your energy there, you're already visualizing randomly, but the key is to do these things consciously. So you are the power. Please don't give your power away to these techniques. Use these techniques if they resonate with you. Now, the second point that I want to share with you is to understand that the reason why, or the way that you want, how to transcend all techniques and to step into your true manifestation power, is to understand that not all techniques may resonate for you. Now, this is a key point to make, because I believe that each soul, I say this in pretty much all my videos, if you haven't realized it by now, if you've been watching a couple of my videos, and if you're new here, welcome. But what I believe, and I'm gonna keep saying this probably for a lot of my videos, maybe one day I'll stop, we'll see how it goes, because I'm trusting my resonance in each moment, which is ironically the second point, which is that the technique may not resonate for you, right? So when you go on YouTube and you're like, oh, I need the 5x5 method to manifest, but you know in your heart like it doesn't resonate, the technique might still work, but because it doesn't resonate, your vibrational frequency is just gonna go down. And because you're doing a technique that doesn't resonate for you, and your technique is going, and your vibration is going down, because that technique doesn't resonate, what's gonna happen is that it may not work for you because it doesn't resonate. So the key to transcend these techniques is to have an awareness that you might not resonate with these certain techniques. you might not resonate. And if you don't resonate with that technique, there's a pretty good chance, there's a highly probable chance that that technique just simply won't work for you. And if it does, you could have also had another technique that was much more powerful for you, but because you gave your power away to this particular technique, you blocked yourself from your own power. And so again, you're giving your power away to a technique that, number one, doesn't resonate to you. So there's a double, like you're shooting yourself in the foot metaphorically here, like double, like in both. You're taking the metaphorical shooting in the gun or whatever, and you're shooting it in both feet at the same time. Because number one, the technique doesn't resonate for you. You don't feel good while you're doing it. Number two, you believe that the technique is the power, so you're giving your power away to this thing. You lost twice in a row, all in one moment, simply because you believe that the technique is the power. So understand that technique may not resonate for you. See, I believe that we have a resonance in each moment. And if we trust our resonance, then once we trust our resonance, this is when you're gonna start to get the techniques that work personally for you. And even if you use those techniques, you'll have an awareness that these techniques are not necessarily the true power. They're just there, they just resonate for you. Whether like, it doesn't matter what we're talking about here, whether even if you're using a coach or a mentor, it's just a permission slip. All these things are just permission slips. It doesn't matter what technique in particular. I don't really need to give examples because there's literally an infinite amount of techniques that are available to us on this planet, especially in the information age that we're in. You can get all this free information online just by going on YouTube, just by looking up some techniques. You can get all this free information. All these things work, but you want it to personally resonate for you. And then once you do that, then you can use these techniques, you can use these tools, but from a place of understanding that you are the power, okay? You are the power. There's no power outside of you. You are the power. So the third and final thing that I want to share with you in this video in terms of how to transcend all manifestation techniques and step into your true creative manifesting power is to always trust your resonance. I'll give you an example. When I wake up in the morning, sometimes what I'll do, and I used to do this every single day religiously, but recently I've been trusting my resonance because I found that when I do things, like I'm still committed to certain things. As you can see, I'm back on YouTube daily. I don't know if I'm gonna be back on YouTube daily for the rest of my life, but right now I am. But when I wake up in the morning, what I do is, and by the way, I'm probably gonna be back on daily for a while. It's like I feel in resonance with it. But again, so I wake up in the morning, I do the meditation technique, but that technique is just there to guide me, to help me manifest what I want. But is it the technique? Is it the technique that's manifesting? No, I am manifesting. It's not the meditation, it's me. So when I say, hey, wake up in the morning and do meditation, it might not work for you. So the key is to trust your resonance. Maybe when you wake up in the morning, you want to do things like meditation. Maybe you really resonate with the 5x5 method. Maybe you really resonate with waking up in the morning and meditating. Maybe you really resonate with, how do you know that maybe your manifestation technique isn't to wake up, go to the beach, and start surfing? I'm not kidding you. There's times in my life where I'm walking outside and I'm dancing, and I know for a fact that that is gonna help me manifest way more than any 5x5 method or technique that I find on YouTube. Because that resonance that I feel in my body, that is the technique. The technique is my resonance. When I'm outside dancing, if I feel the resonance to it, then it works. But what if I wake up in the morning and one day I don't feel like dancing? And then I go outside and I dance because that's a technique. It's not gonna work because my vibration will dip because my resonance is not connected with it in that moment. So actually, you are the technique. Do you think enlightened gurus need techniques to manifest? Sure, maybe they use them, but they don't need them. So the key is to follow your resonance. Follow your resonance in each moment. Follow how you feel in each moment. And not even necessarily how you feel, because part of this path is to transcend both discomfort and comfort entirely in your feelings. But in a way, if you, depending on the way you want to look at it, it is a feeling because you're connected to who you actually are, which is us moving towards more love, which in a way it is a feeling. But again, we are transcending discomfort and comfort entirely, and feelings. But feelings are still a powerful barometer because you do have the emotional guidance system that's guiding you on your path every single day, which a good word that I like to use is resonance. So what I invite and encourage you to do, just to conclude this video, is to trust your resonance. Trust your resonance in each moment. If you feel like you're receiving a thought and that thought resonates with you, then trust that. That's the technique that's working for you in that moment. Maybe you're on YouTube and you see the 5x5 method and that resonates with your spirit. Personally, for me, when I see the 5x5 method, I'm like, no, that doesn't quite resonate for me, right? And so if I was to go against that thinking, I need this technique to manifest, it's not gonna work. And even if it does, was it really enjoyable? Is that the experience that I wanted to have? No. So what you wanna do is trust your resonance, trust how you feel. You need to find your personal way of manifesting, not looking for how other spirits and souls manifest, because they don't have the same manifestation principles that you might have. So the key is to trust your resonance. And I promise, I can't promise anything, but if there's a pretty good chance that if you trust your resonance, I'm telling you that, and my experience, this is when things start to manifest. When I align my energies in a way where I trust myself, things always move forward. And when I went against that, I literally noticed that things didn't move so quickly. So my invitation to you, and what I invite and encourage you to do, is to trust your resonance, and you will have the highest probable chance of transcending all manifestation techniques and stepping into your true creative power, okay? So that's all I have for this video. Once again, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. Also, if you want to try out my free guided meditation to align with the heart, if it resonates, right? See, that's not an irony there. When I say if it resonates, I say that for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Now, if it resonates, check out the free guided meditation to align with the heart down below. So that's all I have for this video. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you, as always, in the next video.